Overrated. Bret Michaels.
Yeah.
I just nope, not my type. Nope. Nope.
Is it the penis?
I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
We're hanging out. We're making picks. We're drinking drinks. PeekskillMugs. We're shooting darts. Shooting the shit. You know we're talking sports. Greg, Ryan, Phil, Jack. PeekskillMugs.
Holy shit!
Where we
You
are.
know what? After 65 episodes and seemingly a long time today, we are back, and guess what? We're back in the carport. I can't wait. Episode 66. It's going to be a great show. We're going to be talking about handsome men. Not us.
No,
Not
we are
us.
handsome.
We already know that.
We are
But
fine.
you know what, ladies?
Believe
Stick
me.
around for the Mount Rushmore. It's going to be on.
Because last week we
freaking-
did.
Right.
And also, Craig, don't forget, ladies, at the end, we're going to give you our phone numbers out. So
Sure.
Don't forget that.
Absolutely. And then, like I said, Jack's got some really interesting and creative ideas for episode 66. You're going to have to watch and find out. It's going to be like 15 minutes. Fucking sit down.
Don't be a
and
spoiler.
Take care. Yeah. I wasn't. And he's got another drink he's going to come up with. And then, you know what? We're actually going to talk about the NFL this time because it's back, and that's what the show was always based on. Yeah, I know we're having a lot of fun with doing other things like the Mount Rushmore, and we're going to continue to do that. Don't get me wrong. Which this one is going to be the best one, by the way, the Mount Rushmore. It's coming up in like 2 minutes. We are going to talk NFL at the end of the episode, so stick around for that. So I don't know, guys, how you been? It feels like I've been gone for 3 days, but it feels like a week. Like, what have you guys been up to? Like, what was your week like?
It was a great week, actually. I missed you guys last week. I did. But I had to help a friend set up his comic book shop, which we may have as a guest later.
That would be
Which
perfect.
would be fantastic. And we have a Mount Rushmore for that one also. But we'll save that idea for later. But glad to be back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Welcome,
Thank you,
welcome
brother.
back.
Been a while.
I actually missed you.
Who are you talking to, man?
Speaking of hot male singers.
Me?
Who?
Is that me?
Craig sings?
No.
Anyway, we're in the carport. You might not know, but we do multiple angles in the carport. And thank you, Jack, Kathleen, for having us in the carport. It's our favorite place to shoot. I think so, because we have multiple angles.
We do.
Right, Brian?
We do.
So,
We got some stupid Bills hats back there.
This is a good one,
excited
actually.
about
I like
that.
this angle. I don't like the hats, but the angle is good.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. TW, what do you think? It's good?
What's that with the shot?
No, yeah. I mean, he's the director. Obviously, we have TW in the back, and he's doing...
Yeah,
I'm
no
sorry.
dartboard,
I'm still
no dartboard.
flustered from our technical complications.
Oh, don't worry about
All
it.
right, you know what?
no,
I
we'll
don't
be
know what
fine.
the
I
fuck
know.
you're
I
talking
just,
about.
I'm fucking,
You
I
know
don't
what?
understand why that
just
happened.
to restart episode 66, come on up and do a shot with us, and then we'll carry on.
I would love to come up
Your
and do a
shot's
shot.
for
it.
All right,
This
yes,
shot's
I
not
would.
getting any colder.
Yes, I need a shot. Jesus Christ. People have
going
no
off the
idea.
script, guys.
After
I'm kidding.
No, but after the shot,
That one's empty here. You can do that one.
after the
Yes.
shot, then we'll go right into
TW has
our
done a lot
hotness.
of work with this, guys, to get us where we're
All
at.
right,
so
exactly.
To TW.
It was a long, trying day. With all you guys are
Yeah.
at work, and we're
And you know
sweating
what?
here doing nothing.
And here's to all the Peekskill Mug followers.
Yes.
Join us.
Come find us on Instagram. Come find us on Facebook. Come find us on YouTube. And with that plug, I'll do a shot of whiskey.
Well, damn, I drank my whiskey so much earlier than all that. Jeez, I feel bad. Maybe I should have another.
Can I throw open this bucket?
Yes.
We'll open this bucket, yes.
All right.
All
So,
right.
like we
Let's
said,
get this rolling.
we're getting into the Mount Rushmore thing. We're having a fun time with that. Last week we did the most beautiful women in in music. It spanned generations. It spanned decades. You know what? We don't want to leave the guys out. We're not like that. We're not jerks. We understand we're equal opportunity. You know.
And comfortable in our sexuality.
Sure.
I know I am. Brian might not be, but I am.
So we're going to take care of the men.
You about
the
to
women,
find out how comfortable I am in a minute.
Oh,
I know.
the women and men.
Hence why you have to go last. Sorry.
This is going to be good.
So just go back last week. If you haven't watched it, go back last week, episode 65. We talked about the most beautiful women in music. This week, the most handsome men. Beautiful men, if you will.
Yeah, beautiful.
And this beautiful
Man crush.
You know what? This beautiful
Is he
man
going
right
first?
here. Yeah, let him go
it's
first.
fine.
He didn't even have notes. He didn't even write notes.
Oh,
he had his.
I had to write these babies down because this is good. So again, like Craig said, it's last week was good. We don't want to be sexist because we're not at all, but we want to be very equal in what we're doing here. So we did the women last week.
Yep.
Yeah, what?
The sexiest female singers last week. This week is going to be males, right? So I'm going to start this list.
This ought to be fun.
Now, I'm going to go the first one, and it really no order, but this is what comes into my mind first. First one is going to be the Rat Pack. I'm going to take that as a package, right? Because those guys, Laurie, Martin, Sinatra, Davis, collectively they can do everything. They can sing, they can dance, they can act, and all that stuff like that. Sammy Davis, by the way, was an amazing drummer and a xylophonist. Amazing. You can YouTube him. You'll be totally surprised. Because I was. But he is amazing. So the xylophone is such a sexy instrument. It's just sexy.
It really is.
He's just banging things around, and it's lovely. So Rat
They
Pack.
they actually sound like wind chimes.
Oh, they sound, yes, you playing right.
And
it's
who
good.
doesn't
I'm
like
telling
wind
you.
chimes?
I love wind chimes. I love them.
Me too.
I wish it was windy right now.
Phil's
But yes.
already taking a package.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Yes. I had
It
to
is
go
a package.
package deal. This was a stretch, but because this person was in a video, right, I thought of the person first, and I said, well, did they do anything musically? And I said, yes. So the video, I kissed a girl, and she liked it. There was an actor in there that is a 90s icon, sex symbol 100%, and that would be Fabio. So Fabio makes my list.
God.
And the hair, the body, the guy's a straight 90s sex symbol.
He rode a horse
Hands
in a
down.
commercial, I think.
Oh,
He got
he's-
hit in the face by a bird on a
But
roller coaster.
he wrote a song about it at the end.
Yeah,
So
he
he's
kissed
in
the
there.
bird and he liked it.
Now, the one that absolutely belongs in the next two for sure is Prince. For sure. Prince has dated. Now, I've known forever that he has definitely dated, like, Vanity from Vanity 6, Apollonia, who's one of my favorites. But he also dated Kim Basinger. He also dated Carmel Electra and Nola Gay, who is Marvin Gaye's daughter. So this guy has he has the whole gamut. Really, I got nothing but love for you, Prince, man. In heaven, yes, sir. But gotta have Prince on the list. And Elvis, obviously, for me anyway. All he had to do is shake his hips. Girls faint. I mean, I've tried that at PB, and that shit doesn't work, man. I have shaken or shook my hips, and girls do not faint. They call the police. So anyway, I'll take all day Elvis on that, 100%.
Didn't he get that move from the Tom Hanks movie Forrest Gump?
Well, yes.
Like young Forrest when he was in braces?
Yes, that
For
was
sure.
a true story.
But the only thing, Elvis, honestly, the only down point is he should have given much more credit to the people that he learned that from. 100% hands
Agreed.
down. Now, honorable mention, I have almost everyone in the Motown era. That's a big one. That's Marvin Gaye. That's Sam Cooke. That's Smokey Robinson.
That's a big one.
And Barry White was also part of that also. And Barry White, who I really tried to imitate many times when we do our sound checks, ladies, be calm, is what I try to do, right? So Barry White's a big personal favorite of mine. I would love to run my hands through that Jerry curl anytime. So, that said, my overrated...
He should have been last. He should have cleaned up.
My overrated one is, and it's going to be crazy, but it's Mick Jagger, because I think the band carried him more so than Mick did, but it's his lips that did it. And he's a big stage present kind of guy.
Yeah, but
sure.
also he
moves
looks
around.
he looks like a mentally challenged horse.
It's just not right. It's
does.
just
He does.
So I don't challenge his success at
Never
all.
seen one.
And Mick, I
Apparently I
don't
have.
challenge that. But as a sex symbol, no sir. That's me. I'm
All
just
right.
saying.
No, that was a great list.
Yeah. So that's what I got.
And you actually hit on two of mine.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh wow!
You guys go
yeah,
to the same club
good.
together?
I'm right now my hottest male singers / performers.
Are they dead?
Well, Barry White is my number 4.
So yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Who doesn't like a little Barry White? And I'm thinking he wasn't that little.
Right. So it's
Just
very
saying.
big.
Barry
Big.
But
Guys,
Barry
thanks for
White.
sticking with us.
And I only thought of you because that's who you try to sound like
Every time.
every
Hey.
time. And then
Sound
my
check.
number 3 is actually Elvis Presley.
Oh.
Like, I love the young Elvis Presley when he was doing all the movies on the beaches and all
Yeah,
that.
that gyration thing,
Yeah.
right?
But the old Elvis sitting on the toilet and dying, that wasn't for me.
Are you kidding me? That's what we all do. Like
I know, but-
Sunday.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
but
let me
I know, but
Bobby, get up.
let me rewrite my joke that I had.
Yeah, right?
Appreciate
No,
it.
but Elvis died on the toilet.
Yeah, but we get up.
And you
though.
don't want to think of that image with Elvis. You want to think of Elvis Presley when he was younger.
A king should die on his throne.
Exactly. A king should die on
Son
his
of a
throne.
bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody took that. Someone took it.
Who got into Brian's notes?
Someone got the prize.
My number 2 is Ted Nugent. I think he's
If you could have seen TW,
Hey, Jack.
spit
Jack.
beer out. It
He's-
went 8 feet.
He's certainly a number 2, that's for sure. But
yes. No, I think Ted Nugent was a hot guitar player, even though he never. Did you know that Ted Nugent never sang any of his songs?
That makes you
Kinda
want to have
like
sex
Milli
with him.
Vanilli.
But no, he just played guitar. You got Wango Tango. You got Cat Scratch Fever.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. I thought Ted Nugent was pretty hot, and I think he still is today. And
Can you- that's gotta be the intro right there. When you cut this thing.
so we're making creative choices.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
apologize.
All right.
You know what, guys?
I,
Here's
you
the
know
best.
what?
Oh,
I'm-
yeah.
I mean,
Been
I-
a long hot day.
It
Hot
has.
day.
But you know what? I'm moving right on to my number 1 hottest male artist ever. And I'm a country boy, and Garth Brooks is my number 1. That wild-eyed southern boy, are you kidding me? He was a great fucking singer, great guitarist, put on the fucking best show in Central Park. I'm telling you, Garth Brooks.
He looks like a potato.
I don't know. He's
With a
he-
cowboy
Sweet
hat.
potato.
yeah. I don't know. He's
Apparently
pretty.
he's a
He's
sweet
pretty
potato.
hot to me.
All right. Well, no. Yeah. This is why we have
This
our
is-
own.
and-
This is why we have our
This
own.
is why we had this.
Our own
I
Mount
love
Rushmore.
Garth Brooks,
Are we
but definitely
Are
Barry
we really doing this? This is amazing. I love this.
Barry White, Elvis Presley, Ted Nugent, Garth Brooks. Love you.
All right.
All
They
right.
get it.
My most overrated, and once again, I almost went on your page, but I actually took Keith Richards.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You know,
Overrated
any-
in 1940.
I know,
'cause
but
he's
anyone
a
that
million.
thought Keith Richards was hot, he was not. The dude fucking snorted his father's ashes.
This is
So-
out there.
I'm
This is
going to
actually out
disagree.
there.
I'm going to disagree. Immortality is sexy, and he will never die.
That's true. All right.
All right.
Meaning his father.
I'm guessing I missed the whole point of this exercise after last week. So,
Yeah.
here are mine.
Oh, no,
All
that's
right.
good.
Go ahead.
Like I see
Go
your
ahead.
case. I see
Go
your
ahead,
case.
Bruno Mars.
All right. Number 1. If you get a dad, Julio Iglesias can sing with Willie Nelson,
Oh, wow, that's good.
and you got a kid, Enrique Iglesias. That's
Wow.
those two together. If you walk into a room and Julio and Enrique are there, you're done.
I have
Every
the-
woman is taken. You're not
Yes.
getting anywhere near any of them.
I have Julio's poster in my bedroom, actually. Shit.
That's
Julio,
that's a great
to
pick.
all the girls I loved before,
That's a great pick.
all the girls he loved before, you might want to get checked out.
It's too late. It's too late, ladies.
And Willie Nelson's like, "What did I do wrong?" He's like, "Oh, nothing. He was just smoking weed."
Yeah, have a two-
Is Willie your number 2?
oh God, I hope so.
No, I don't have Willie. I have LL Cool J.
oh, that's
Come
a
on.
good one.
Oh man.
Ladies love.
Local guy around New York. And I asked the ladies about this. They were like, "Oh yeah, like rapper, obviously, great lyrics, jacked up, and just sung about like love." It was like I couldn't do that. I couldn't go up there and sing about like, bah, 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 I need love.
No.
The girls just flock to him. No, flock to him.
But you know what the LL stands for, right?
Ladies love Cool J.
That's right.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
apparently,
Ladies
don't go
love.
back to Cali.
Ladies love Cool J.
Stay here.
Oh, I'm staying.
I need love. All right, here's one that's
Number
off the
3.
charts. Jared Leto. I want to punch him in the head. He's a 50-year-old, 30 Seconds to Mars. but he's an actor. You know. Say silence there. Everyone's
Well,
like,
we-
we were talking about the '60s, so I went kind of
who's
recent.
Jared Leto?
He was the worst Joker.
Yes, the worst Joker. Yeah, he doesn't know if he wants to be an actor, if he wants to be a singer. But the dude's 50 and he's looking good. I'm like, damn.
All right.
Good for you.
What songs did he sing?
I don't know. I don't listen to it.
That's the perfect answer.
I don't
not
know.
to know. Yeah,
I don't
I was
know.
too busy looking at it.
Yeah, you're only
Well,
attracted to him
exactly. I
because
just
of the way
saw
he
it.
looks.
That was the whole
Yeah,
thing,
that's-
right?
yeah.
We're going like, guys, yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
he's
Fuck you
100%
up.
looks.
Number four,
pretty shallow.
and should be number one, Lenny Kravitz. That dude.
Oh, yeah.
I almost
That
picked
dude
Travis.
Fly.
His mom, Roxy Roker, was on the Jeffersons.
That's
He
right.
married Lisa Bonet from the Cosby Show, Denise.
Really?
And he's rocking this shit out at 60
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah, and he does not look 60.
No.
he almost
No,
made my
he just
list for
crushes
sure.
it.
I'm like,
wow.
crushes
That,
it.
you know what? That's a
Lenny
great.
is
But
good.
when you're 60, you got to change. It's not Lenny. Just go by like Len or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, he's go by Len.
And I'm
Hello,
sorry.
my name is Leonardo Kravitz.
I do have
Call
a
me
couple
LC.
quick ones. Just missed the cut. Right said Fred. They said I'm too sexy, and they called it. Milli Vanilli. The guys look good. We don't know who's singing there, but
Right.
and then Guar. We have no. I'm sure the guys underneath are
Guar.
handsome.
There you go.
And
I
then,
was in the Guar bar 2 weekends ago in Richmond. It was awesome.
Oh, you were there.
That was fantastic.
there.
It was so cool.
All right, my overrated is Justin Timberlake.
Oh,
Like this
Excellent.
guy had more looks. Like, what do they want now? What do they want now? Is
Clean
it him
looks,
or is it
stubbly.
his like managers? Like, oh, get frosted hair. Oh, cut your hair. Get curls. Do you want to be an actor? Do you want to be a singer? Come on.
Young Justin
Beat it.
Timberlake.
He almost
I
Like
can
in the
go-
Mickey Mouse
as
Club?
He
he's-
almost made
as-
mine.
As he's
What? Weirdo?
aged and gotten older, I feel like he's pulled it together.
yes,
Yeah.
he would be a cool
No,
dude to have
exactly.
a beer
Not
with,
enough to
I'm
make my
sure.
list. but he's
He
pulled it
probably doesn't
together.
want to talk about his Mickey Mouse years when he was on
No,
Mickey Mouse.
no.
Yeah, no.
And that's where you got to
do
start. I was
He
like,
did,
come on,
right?
guy, come on. Like, what do you want to
Yeah.
be? An actor?
Saturday Night
Just
Live, Justin Timberlake, like when he guests on
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live, like
Oh,
that-
Dick in the Box.
That's a
All
it's
the
my
Dick in the
a
Box
box.
stuff. Dick
That's
in
a-
the Box stuff is
that is a
great.
What?
Yes.
beautiful young man.
Oh, Jack, you got to see the clip.
Yeah.
That's a great skit, dude.
He's
Who,
number one.
who
on
was
your list.
Justin? What band was he with? Was he with
the Backstreet In
the-
Sync
the-
boys or something?
Yeah,
NSYNC
one of
boys.
them.
One of
whatever.
the, yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of
98
them.
degrees.
NSYNC or I think it
One of them.
NSYNC.
97.6 degrees. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, well, my list was ruined
This ought to be good.
by Jack. Thanks,
ruined.
buddy.
Sorry.
So number one on my list was young Elvis for the same reasons. If you want to know the reasons, just rewind back about
No,
5
but
minutes
no,
and
tell
you
it-
can see
tell it
Jack's
again.
reasons. Because he was a beautiful man, and old Elvis died on the shitter,
Yeah.
and he was fat,
Still alive.
and he was
Yeah.
strung
Oh,
out,
the old Elvis sucked.
and
Old. He was 40.
He was super jittery from all the pills he took,
Yes.
and it was just a general
So
disaster.
Elvis made 3 of our lists.
Yeah.
So far,
I mean,
that's pretty.
The hip shaking thing was really what it's all about.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
that-
how
oh,
many
yeah.
guys go on TV and have to have the camera be from like neck down because you're
Yeah,
gonna,
he just,
you're gonna
like,
make
shakes
every
and
woman in
girls are
Central
fainted?
America cream on the couch or
It's not
something.
about
That's right.
every woman. It's about you
It's about me.
and who is the hot guys.
Yes.
All right. Number. you're
right. That's the.
You're number 3.
Number 3 would be the incomparable, legendary, God rest his soul, Peter Steele. Lead singer and bassist.
Amen.
Lead
Amen.
singer and bassist for Typo Negative. The man
I'll have
had
to
the
look him
honor
up.
of being in noted and famed gay magazine Playgirl
Okay.
with his dick out and everything.
Do you have that episode? I mean,
It's-
I,
Look it up. It's on the internet. It's terrifying. You'll feel worse about yourself after looking at it. I
okay,
promise
well,
you.
we spoke about this already, right?
Yeah.
That's your left ball. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
All right, let's
No.
right this ship. What do you got?
Number 3, I also had Lenny Kravitz for a lot of the same reasons.
yeah,
really, really
Lenny's
good
a
looking
good
man.
one. He was so
Fantastic
close.
musician, great talent, and he can do a lot of different things with his hair, and it all looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So-
he's.
And his mom was on Jeffersons. Come on.
Number 4 is somebody nobody's ever heard of except for me, band called Rival Sons. Lead singer is a guy named Jay Buchanan. That was selected for me by my ex-wife, and I promised that I would make that reference tonight. So, Jay Buchanan,
Jay Buchanan.
lead singer,
I hear you're hot. I'm
Rival
gonna go
Sons,
find you.
Nice.
also has a fantastic voice. And my overrated should be everybody's overrated because he's a complete friggin' douchebag, and that would be our famous young singer, Mr. Justice Beaver.
Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Beavs.
yeah.
Oh,
The
the
Beavs.
Beavs.
The Beavs.
Yeah, whatever.
Just
I-
because
That's
I
kind of.
would rather see him get punched in the face than be attracted to him. In
Me
any
too.
way. So
Mm.
there you go.
Dick in the Box.
I mean,
really
him-
saved it for me because he was on mine also. I was like, but you know
Yeah.
what? That was actually good, and he's probably a cool dude to hang out with. But hey,
I'm sure he is.
I get
But
it. I get it.
We
I
got
can
one
understand
last.
it.
We got one last coming in.
Oh, hot! He's coming in.
He's coming in hot.
He is.
He's
coming
looking
in.
for a date, apparently.
He is.
Son of a
T
bitch.
to the W.
Yeah, I
T-
told you. Put it
T
over
to
here.
the W.
I forgot my
Oh,
paper.
boy.
Hang on. Hold this one second.
He's already got
All right.
20 guys in his head. So
Yeah.
what are we gonna do? So actually, by
He
the
may
way,
have us
this is
four.
fun. This is fun.
Suppose he has us four on his list.
I know, but here's what I want. I want
hope
all
so.
all
You
the
might.
all the ladies that follow us on PeekskillMugs on YouTube, Instagram, and all that. Send in your list.
I like
That'd
it.
be
Who
great.
who are your hottest 4 male performers?
Aside from us.
Aside,
Yes.
of course.
And Thunder Lips does not count.
Yep. Nor does Chris Lynch.
Oh, they count. Come on. Where the hell are we? I have had one hell of a fucking day.
You're doing your list.
The tow hitch fell off the truck.
Where I'm sitting right
I
now.
have a picture of that.
It
actually.
yes, the tow hitch fell off the back of my father's
Yeah, it looked-
truck, and I had
Looked
to
like
call
beef
him
bacon.
and explain that it just rusted off, and that
It
was
more than the hitch, though. It was more like
it
the
was
whole
more than the
bumper.
hitch.
It was a whole.
It was more
I
than
don't
that. Yeah,
Craig said it looked like a slice of bacon.
it did. It was quite rusty.
with a knob on it. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So what, yeah.
He
you
has
got-
nothing to
Knob
do with
bacon.
With a knob
The
bacon.
old knob
I think.
bacon.
all right.
All right. What you got?
that. Go
T?
ahead, T.
So, all right, I'll make this short and sweet. Number 4, John Bon Jovi.
Okay.
Not now, but like then.
Yeah.
I
young.
mean, he does a lot of work for charity, and like homeless people. That's it's very attractive.
He does.
But he's still a good-looking guy. I mean, no, fuck. But yeah, more than. Number 3, Sebastian Bach.
Oh,
Oh,
God
18
damn.
of life, baby.
Just come on,
What? As
What-
in Johann Sebastian Bach?
one of my heroes.
But I
Yes.
thought we were talking about men.
Good one.
All right, well, hang on. Number 2, as Brian was bitching about, the lead singer of Type O Negative, Mr. Peter Steele.
Amen.
Rest in peace.
You guys are.
I'm gonna have
That's
to look
a-
this guy up.
that's
Yeah, I know. I gotta look
That
him
is
up.
a
Oh, I'm
that
gonna
is
look him
a
up.
full-grown man right there.
Yep.
Full-grown.
Full-grown
Adult-
man. What was it, like
adult man.
6'7"?
I'm getting a little
Steele.
creeped out. You
Yep.
want to
Yeah.
switch?
You want
I'm
to
gonna
switch?
have to-
And
Fucking-
what was his name? Peter Steele?
Peter
Strong.
Steele. It was a
Uh,
gimmick
Steele.
name. He's
All right. So he was hard as steel? What?
he had a dick you could fucking swing from.
Nice.
All right. Let's see.
And Jack, you'll like this. My number 1, Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines?
Chris Gaines.
He looks like an emo potato.
Completely different from Garth Brooks. Has nothing to do with him.
Is that the guy who had a
Completely.
tryout with the Mets?
Chris Gaines. Overrated.
All right. Peter Steele.
I might get a lot of chicks angry with me on this one, and I'll take the
Peter
heat.
Steele.
I'll take the heat. Overrated. Brett Michaels.
Yeah. I can see it.
Nope, not my type. Nope. Nope.
Is it the penis?
I was just gonna say.
Yeah. And who was Brett Michaels?
Yeah.
Poison
I know
is.
who he is, but who was he?
He was a WWE wrestler. He was in the Heart Foundation.
No, he was the
Michaels.
lead. He is.
No, but some people
Poison,
might.
lead
Some
singer.
people might not.
Are they
know
still
that
together
Brett
even?
Michaels
Get that
is the
guy
lead-
out of my face.
I know, but a lot of people might not know who Brett Michaels is.
He had
Poison
that
lead
show
singer.
on fucking VH1. That
My first
Yep.
concert ever.
what was it called?
I don't remember,
Rock
but-
of Love, Heart,
Yeah, yeah.
House of
Yeah, yeah,
Love.
yeah.
And he
some
was like, "Oh
fucking
wait, I'm
shit.
gonna bang more groupies."
It's like I was like, yeah, like
it was
line
the
up
worst
to
show of all time.
line up
Yeah.
to fucking
Come on.
House of
He's
Love.
a,
some
he's a
bullshit.
he's a dog. He's a dog. Horrible.
He's
like-
a horrible person.
Yeah, he's got to
That's a
be.
close
He's a
Give me the,
womanizer.
Give me the Tullamore one.
Yeah.
Tully's one.
The who?
Yeah,
Yeah, give me
I'm like,
pour
dude.
me one
All
of
right,
these. while
this
I'm
thing
here.
is going off
Yeah.
course.
It is.
We need to.
I'm not going back. I gotta get another shit.
We're
You're gonna
gonna
stay here.
No, I'm not gonna stay here. I gotta make sure your fucking mic doesn't get unplugged again.
Yeah,
No,
but
it's
you know
right
what?
here.
We're gonna reroute this right now.
here. Oh, stay here.
Are we gonna reroute it or reroute it?
Oh, good
Oh.
question.
That's
know what?
right. Here we go.
That
By the
goes
way, we
in.
were talking
And
about episode.
You know what?
Rolls right in.
Episode 66.
All right,
Instead of my normal this day in sports history, I'm gonna go down a different route, or should I say route? And that's Route 66. And there is so many bars on that route that you have to stop. So jump in your car, right? And start right out in Chicago where Route 66 begins at a bar called the Green Mill Cocktail Lounge. And actually Al Capone actually used to drink there. So that's where you can start out your drinking trip and driving. I don't promote that, but whatever. All right. All right, so you go from Chicago to St. Louis. And you're going to stop at a Irish pub named John D. McGurk's. It's the perfect spot to stop for a perfect pint of Guinness.
Right.
Right? All right, so now, so you just fucking move on west to Route 66. And the next place to stop is in Oklahoma City, which is a place called Edna's, and they served a drink called the Lunchbox. So we're kind of gonna do both of these at the same time,
All right, kids.
All right.
Follow at home.
all the way home. Anyways, no, the Lunchbox is actually just an amaretto sour, and then you can add Coors Light to it if you want. It's
Is
up
that
to
how
you.
they serve it there?
That's how they-
spritzer
that-
of Coors
Yeah,
Light on
that's
top?
how they serve it there,
Classy.
with a little spritz of Coors Light.
Thank you.
All right.
T, you want one of these?
I mean, I'd recommend T having one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that rain in the background?
Oh yeah.
It is.
finally, it's not going to be enough.
All right.
But it
Anyways,
is.
so this is called the Lunchbox. And if anyone wants to do a Coors Light, you can use mine just to add it. I'm definitely going to add it.
Can I use Budweiser?
You can use Bud.
I'll do Highlight.
Yeah, and just add a little bit. Do you have one?
Yeah, I'm just gonna drink it straight though.
All right.
Because
Anyways.
I don't want to ruin it with Coors Light.
This is to Edna's on Route 66
T, this is you up front.
for episode
He's
66.
got Coors Light.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Episode 66.
episode 66. And now,
For all you guys.
I kind of
that-
like it. It's like a shandy with a little bit of
that's actually not bad.
amaretto in it.
Delicious.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's
but we're
very
we're
good.
moving on to New Mexico.
Jack, one of your better ones.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
not
good one.
bad, right?
Really
An
good.
amaretto sour with a
Yep.
little beer. All right, we're moving on to Albuquerque, New
good.
Mexico. Tina, how are you from
Their,
New Mexico?
Their airport sucks.
And-
by the way.
We're moving. Albuquerque, New Mexico actually has a bar called the 49er Lounge, and they're famous for their margaritas. And John Wayne, the actor, used to stop in there frequently. That was his main stop.
John Wayne?
John Wayne, you know the actor?
Yeah. Yeah.
He was in fucking True Grit,
No,
dude.
I said
as,
yes.
as opposed to all the other John Waynes.
Correct.
Wait, did he
Jo-
ride
like-
his horse there?
Like John
Like,
Wayne.
What was he
John
doing
Wayne
there?
Gacy? What? All right.
he was a-
Next stop is in Flagstaff, Arizona, the Beaver Street Brewery, which actually still to this day sells 10-cent beers every Wednesday.
Wow, that
So,
place is full.
so if you're going down Route 66, plan accordingly and be at the Beaver Street Brewery on Wednesday for 10-cent beers.
That's great. 10-cent
Right?
beers.
Yep. And then, whatever. You get back in your car and you're driving drunk and you're going to Venice Beach. Oh, sorry. I do not promote
We do
driving
not,
drunk.
Yes, the mugs
do-
do not condone that.
No.
Nor do we do that.
No.
He's just being a clown.
I'm just being a clown.
He's
we-
sitting at home tonight. So
Yeah,
we're in
always-
his carport.
you know
Right,
what?
we're in his car.
He's
You know
got
what?
like 8 feet to walk to his
You
bed.
know what? Always have a designated driver whenever you go out to the bars.
For sure.
Absolutely.
TW looks like
but plan accordingly to be at the Beaver Street Brewery on a Wednesday for 10-cent beers. And then you're just going to continue west, and right where Route 66 ends, it's actually in Venice Beach, California, and there's a bar down there called The Varnish. and that's the last place that Route 66 ends.
And
Is
that's the
right
end.
at this bar.
The Varnish.
And the Varnish.
Is that what you get to drink?
No, actually,
the
they're
last stop?
you know what? Actually, they're very famous for their tequila sunsets, which is obviously tequila, grenadine, and orange juice, and you can just sit there and watch the sunset on the coast of California.
Nice.
Thanks for taking this road trip with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep that in mind. Those are very good spots. I bet the Varnish is an amazing spot.
Oh, I bet it is.
That is at the end and at the beginning. Like the one you just at the beginning, those are probably amazing spots.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
Unreal.
Like, I was in Jersey, like 2 hours away. I don't know anything about it, like a couple days ago, but a buddy of mine was like, oh, go this bar. It's kind of off to like the shore place. I don't want to deal with that.
Right.
And he was right.
But
It
they
was
were
like,
awesome
it's like
though, right?
county bars. You show up and it's like, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
You do it.
New Jersey shore bars are good. They're fun.
Yeah. I mean, I had fun.
Not as fun as Route 66 bars, though.
No, those sound fun.
Yeah, no, actually.
So who's taking a trip with us?
I
That
would,
would be
I,
fun.
I
This
would
guy?
do. I would do that. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
No, we're
can't.
bringing
He's
him up
dead.
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
We're bringing
Thank
up
God.
him later.
The Mets. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of the Mets and the Yankees, as you pointed at that, should
Yeah,
we talk
somebody-
a little bit about that?
Somebody I was
Subway
hearing,
Series?
I was hearing over the first several months of the season that the Yankees were a good baseball team, and I didn't pick that up this week.
no, I've been saying
No.
that since
No,
June,
I didn't really see that.
May.
No, I didn't see it either.
No.
They have the
Those
best
two-
record, but they're like Benintendi. They traded for him. That's great. You get an outfield bat, left fielder, not a lot of power, but he's going to put the ball in play, and that's what you need in the postseason. Yankees will be in the postseason. They need to add another arm. I would think like Garrett Cole, he should be fine, but I don't trust this. Nelson Cortez, love the guy, great, having a great year. If he can keep it up, great. Jordan Montgomery, a little worried about. The bullpen. You can't, hit home runs and not hit singles.
Correct.
And not have pitchers to win the World Series. And the Yankees it's the same team that I've seen for the past 12 years.
And your best pitcher will be great until elimination game, and then he'll be out in the third inning.
That's right.
Because that's what
But
he does.
congratulations to all the Met fans out there that won that series.
Yeah.
It's a series. Who cares?
Yeah, but you know
it's
what?
not even a
It's
series, it's
it-
two
it-
But
games.
Scherzer did have Aaron Judge's
Max.
number. It was like
wow.
6 pitches, right?
I know,
or
but did
5,
you-
and he was like, I'm done.
I know, but
don't want to deal with this guy.
Did you see his face when the
He
home run
was
went?
amazing.
Right.
I'm
when
s-
they took him out and then they hit a home run, his face was epic, dude. He just sat there and shook his head saying,
I'm surprised
Because-
Aaron Judge made it this far in the season without an IL stint.
well,
true.
That's
he
my
put
surprise.
Well-
the money on him.
Well, you know why. It has to do with all. Like, it's the money.
Because he got
for sure.
he got his grill fixed.
He has.
It was
Yes,
great,
he did
though.
get
Yeah.
that.
Speaking of
get that
sexy men,
fixed.
Aaron Judge looks great now.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
I won't go
He's a
near
little
him
tall.
with your
He's a
dick.
little tall for my taste.
He's taller than you.
Yeah, he's taller
nah.
than me. And I would be like, oh, this
He's
is
perfect
really
for Jack. It's
not
right
good.
at the right level. Jack doesn't even get on his knees.
stand up.
I was just going to
Jack,
say
hold
that.
on to this for me.
Yeah, right?
While I swing.
Hold on to this bat.
Hold on to this bat. Exactly.
Where's the pine tar?
Exactly.
Oh, God, I hate. Oh,
Um,
my God.
Well, this is going off
you
the
know what?
rails.
George-
But let's keep going, right?
George-
See, now,
you know what?
Look at him.
George,
Let's keep
George
going.
Brett, go fuck yourself.
Come on.
You said pine tar.
Yeah.
Poor
He
George
was
Brett.
looking for Aaron Judge's pine tar. It wasn't there.
George Brett's home.
You gotta go
watching
further
the
down.
Show,
Gotta go
minding
further
his
down,
business.
But
See, we are
we're-
clowns, folks.
we're-
You know that.
We're 41 days away from the NFL starting.
Yeah.
In 41 days, the Bills take on the Rams on a Thursday night, which I believe it's September.
So the Bills
8th.
are 0-1. So who's week 2?
No, the Bills are winning that game.
No,
wrote
we have
the-
a bet already.
You wrote
There's
the
I think-
score
I
down,
think-
right?
I think we have a bet on that.
Hangover?
No,
the Super Bowl hangover?
No,
But,
I
but
have-
that's
I
when
have
NFL
Buffalo
start. Now, are you part of
happening.
any fantasy football leagues?
I'm not.
Are you?
No, I don't think so.
Are you?
I am. Handlers and the other
And
one,
Stacy
yes.
Court.
Handlers, We got rid of that
collapsed.
thing. Yeah, you're
collapsed.
playing against yourself.
I know.
That's
And
why
you
I-
still lost.
That's why I was losing.
I
know, but
I will be
it-
betting
you know what?
heavily this year, though.
It's time to start thinking about your fantasy football league.
Oh, I'm ready.
All right.
That's what I think. And
No, it's very
Chris
true. Like,
McCaffrey has been my keeper forever, but he may be done, man. I'm not sure.
So we're doing a Mugs fantasy draft, is what you're saying?
I
we should actually do that. You guys,
That's
let us
very
know.
easy to do.
Let us know because
Who's gonna run it?
You are.
All right.
fair enough.
That is.
Email Jack or
At
send Jack.
At
Send Jack his-
Jack's bar at
his-
It'll
AOL.
be great.
or you
Yes.
do Instagram. Send personal messages to Jack. He loves those. He loves them.
We'll
Yeah,
need that.
all the
because we have
personal
to
messages.
Send out, we gotta send out
Especially you.
invitations.
Who was on your mail list?
Gary
Oh,
from Guam.
No,
Gary from Guam.
No, I actually think it's Lauren from Manhattan.
Oh God, no! It's gonna be fun. We're fired up because, like I said, this started off as an NFL talk. Like when we first started this, getting this thing off the ground, it was all about.
October 6th,
Is that what it was?
2020.
Yeah, I remember the first episode of Peekskill Brewery. Thank you guys. Boop.
Yep.
And then it's everything takes its course. It goes differently, and well, pandemic shut a lot of things down, and we came up with other ideas. But trust us, we are going back to the NFL talk. We're going to be making our picks, and it's going to be like interactive. We want you guys to give us our picks, and maybe we should do that. We do something like we all have our picks,
We need a full season pick contest.
yes, and then we have a contest, and we have everyone else, you guys, send in your picks, and we'll fairly judge
put 'em in.
them.
Right.
I'm
And if you
kidding,
want to be
everyone.
a part of like our draft, like let us know. We need email addresses for that. So
What
Jack
draft?
can send those out.
Fantasy draft.
Oh shit!
Oh, we're gonna have
Yeah.
a fancy draft. for
Jack's
sure.
gonna run it. He said.
Oh shit! Where did I? When did
I'm
I
gonna
zonk
have to
out
get.
there?
I'm gonna have to get Joe Card to help me on that.
No, get Chris Lynch to help you.
Cause I have no idea how to run a fantasy football league.
Yeah, it's easy. Chris Lynch will help you, and Chris
It's
will
not
actually
hard.
be in there. So, piece of cake.
That's true.
So, by the way, next week we're not actually. I don't know. Maybe we can. Maybe we can do like an Instagram live thing. But next week's very busy for a lot of us. I think we're out of town and all that. I don't
Well,
know.
we have the block party.
Yes, we can. Oh God, we're
At-
gonna have our best show
at-
ever then.
I know Mark Buckland probably doesn't watch this, but we're coming to your house next Saturday.
Yeah, I think that's the plan actually. So come to Mark's. I wish I had his address. I'll put it out there on Instagram
It's
later.
3241 Lakeside Avenue.
All right,
and-
parking in the rear,
Yes,
liquor in the front.
that's where the liquor is. It's always in the front of the bar.
But we didn't get to for
Yes,
the 7 of you who watched it, we had a great time. I think
Yes.
our time is done, and we're gonna spark up the grill and
How
eat some
about
hot
any-
dogs. So come to 866 North Street, and we're gonna have some hot dogs.
Can we do any final thoughts?
I got a final thought. So, every Wednesday, yours truly and Mr. T.W. Pierce have been participating in trivia at Gleason's on Wednesday night, being a local show. I'd like to give Gleason's the plug.
Nice.
Captain Good Times Trivia, hosted by our buddy Christian, does a great job. It's a fun time. We lose every week.
What time to
It's
start?
awesome.
What time to
Starts
start?
at 7. I would recommend. It gets super busy. If you want to show up and participate, get there 6:30. I wouldn't get there much later than that. You're gonna have a hard time getting a seat. So
I like
show up.
that.
Yeah.
Gleason's Wednesday trivia. Captain Good Times Christian. Freaking awesome. Can't wait for next week.
Awesome. Final thought?
No, I'll be there. That's my final.
That's
thought.
it.
That's
That's what
good.
I'm talking
I
about.
like it.
My
I like
final
it.
thought actually goes out to my nephew Timmy from North Carolina. Happy birthday, brother. Love you.